After qualifying in first place for the second consecutive Grand Prix, Jeffrey Hurlings wanted to get off to a good start, but it was the 461 of Romain Febvre who stole the early advantage, at least for the first few corners anyway, before Jeffrey Hurlings, number 84 on the Red Bull KTM, eventually found a way through. Hurlings was in second ahead of his teammate Jake Nichols, the 45 Brit, with Christophe Charlier down in fourth and Jose Boutron, the Silver Action KTM, down in fifth. But the battle eventually was between the Wilvo Nastar JM Racing KTMs. A mistake there from Jake Nichols allowed Charlier to close in, but Nichols did well to hold on until Charlier fell down around about lap 8. So that left Jake Nichols in third position. Lupino, who was hard charging through the field from 15th, tangled with Dylan Ferrandis, but eventually Lupino would finish in 8th. But it was a win for Hurlings. Febvre was second and Stieg third. Red Bull KTM's Tony Cairoli put on a dominant display in the qualifying race the day before the main event. He messed up going through turn 1, but he was making sure that he was a whole shotter in the second attempt. Sean Simpson went down on the Ritchie Racing KTM, so too on turn 4 on lap 1, number 40, Tanel Leok on the Route 77 Energy Honda. He would have to work hard to fall through the field. He eventually came home in 12th place. Meanwhile, Bobryshev was leading up the front on the Honda World Motocross Honda from Tony Cairoli. Cairoli not finding his rhythm, nor too was the 183 of Stephen Frossard on the 183 Monster Energy Yamaha. Then Bobryshev made a mistake as Ken de Dijker started to close in, and as soon as he picked him up, and Tony Cairoli went through as well. So it was a KTM Red Bull 1-2. But not for long, because de Dijker eventually got caught, moved over easily, led his team leader through. Unlike these two, Kevin Strybos and Rui Gonçalves, the Portuguese rider on the 999, coming off worst in that attempt. But Tony Cairoli was a winner from de Dijker and de Sal. In the super final that saw the top 20 MX1 and MX2 riders going head-to-head, it was Antonio Cairoli from Clément de Sal, Gauthier Paulin and Tommy Searle as they rounded out the first few turns. Jeffrey Hurlings and Dean Ferris, with the Australian being the lead MX2 rider, were the highest placed 250s early on in the moto. Tommy Searle there, number 100, going through in fourth place. This was a battle though. Dean Ferris, at this point, he was already starting to lose places. Jeffrey Hurlings had already gone through and was the dominant force in MX2. Meanwhile, Gauthier Paulin was comfortable in third position and happy to sit behind Clément de Sal for much of the race, but then he started to feel the pressure from the hard-charging Jeffrey Hurlings, who was looking at trying to make a podium position. Gauthier Paulin found a way through though on de Sal, with about 4 laps to go with an aggressive move. That put the Frenchman into second position. Clément de Sal was third. And then, number 84, Jeffrey Hurlings, just as he entered the 2 laps to go, and almost found a way past de Sal, limped over the finish line for a couple hundred metres. We didn't know what the problem was, but Tony Cairoli won his second super final in succession. Gauthier Paulin was second, Clément de Sal was third, and the overall Grand Prix in MX2 belonged to Jeffrey Hurlings. Antonio Cairoli was the winner and is now the new championship leader.
Tony, congratulations, you rode a strong race all weekend. You must be happy to regain the red plate.
Yes, I'm really happy. I rode really good all the weekend, and today was a hard race, very warm, and we managed to finish on the top spot both races. That was my goal also last week, but couldn't happen. And this year we want to do better than last year, so we have to keep going like this, and this is good. This is a good way.
Well done. We'll see you in Falcon Squad.
I could have had second, so I'm already looking for the next thing, and that's the top 3 spot. Fair play to Tony. That guy is just unbeatable almost. So he could even stay close, but I'm proud to stay on the pace of Paulin and de Sal, and obviously they're on a bigger bike, so it's not bad to lose from them, and proud to stay on 4th. So next step is the top 3 spot, and got a so-so start. Rich came out with a whole shot, but even passed some MX1 riders, so I'm proud about my race. And about the last lap, I just took it easy and said I'll win my moto over MX2, and that's all I can do. And I'm taking 50 points home from Thailand, so pretty proud, and looking forward to Motocross World home GP, and I hope all the fans come out. And thanks to Red Bull KTM Racing for all making this happen, and thank you guys.
We'll see you in a few weeks.